Hello, friends. My name is Moyolu Wanwebo, the director of Confide House of Music and Art here in Lagos State. I would like to take some time to talk to you about music and music ministry, things that pertain to the music ministry. For some years right now, I've been sharing some of my experiences. I took a break for a while, but yes, now I have resumed back to talking. I love talking. People that know me, they know I love talking. So for now, I want to talk about when it comes to discipline, when it comes to the choir. With experience, I observed that most times when a lot of people are in the choir and for one reason or the other, they have to be disciplined. Most times, the music director does not communicate to them sternly that, okay, you're on suspension for what you did that day, for what you did this other day, and for a while you're going to be benched, you're not going to be singing, you're not going to be doing this. Most times, you know, the offender just finds out that they are not roasted. They used to be roasted before, and they're not roasted for one reason or the other, and not communicated well. I actually don't think it's actually a good way to discipline people. When people, when you want to discipline people, let them know they are being disciplined, and let them know the reason why they are being disciplined. Being a leader of choir, a music director, or a choir mistress, or whatever we call it in our different churches, it is not, you're not in a position to punish. You know, one thing we should all know is that we are all working for God, and it's a voluntary service. So when people come and they volunteer to serve God through their different ministries, their different gifts, and they're in the choir ministry, I know a lot of singers can be very stubborn, very adamant. They want to have their way in one thing or the other, break rules and regulations. It's okay, but it's okay to discipline properly. You're going to be on suspension for the next 3 days. You're going to be on suspension for the next 1 week. You're going to be on suspension for the next 1 month because you did this and because you did that. That way, the person knows that he or she is being disciplined for what he or she did. But not just because you think you are the one that roasters and you just think, you know what, this guy has been misbehaving lately. You will see, you not go sing, you might not go touch microphone. That stage, you not go climb that stage. And you just go, sorry, down. You're not singing. Why? And you cannot even tell the person why the person is not ministering. And the person is wondering. For me, I believe you have now the music director or the leader is now taking it personal. It's a personal thing you are having with that particular person. And when you are in that position, as a leader, you shouldn't have any personal beefs with your people that are working or that you are serving. But I always tell people that leadership is serving. You're serving the people under you. You're not there to boss them and say, hey, you came late, sit down. Hey, get up. Hey, yeah. Fine, even though we find ourselves doing that, but when we have to do that, we do that with love. We do that with love. Because first of all, I always tell people, first of all, we are Christians. We are first of all Christians before we are workers in the vineyard. So we should have that love. Even the Bible says it that if you correct in love, when we want to correct people, we correct them in love. So nothing personal. Don't take people personal. When you want to discipline, let it be known. And also, it's actually good when you want to discipline people in the choir. It's also good for you to allow the whole choir know that this person is being punished for doing this and doing that. That way, you pass a message across that if you find yourself doing that too, you are going to be punished. And also helps put the leader in check too. Because when somebody else does it and the person doesn't get disciplined, then the choir can now say, I think this leader is being sentimental. This person did it and he was punished, and this other person did not do it and he was punished. And wasn't punished. So discipline, when you discipline the people in the workforce, you actually do it in love and make sure you know they are being disciplined. Let them know the reason why they're disciplined. And that way everybody's fine. The person takes time to work on his or herself and tries as much as possible not to do that again. Communication is key when it comes to discipline. I hope you'll be able to get one or two things about this, and I want you to please apply that in the church. No personal beliefs. Discipline should not be about sentence.